Hello, and thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're signing in from the bootcamp, we're very excited to have you, and we cannot wait for all of the goals that you achieve in the next 5 weeks. And if you just came across this video and you're currently going through your scholarship application journey as well, feel free to join the bootcamp. The link is in the description box. But today we will be addressing a very important aspect of the scholarship application journey, which is how to ask effective questions. We want to ensure that you get the results that you need when you ask questions and that you initiate the right relationships. This is quite important because as you begin, you realize that you have questions about the programs. You might have questions about the schools you're applying to. You might have questions about, career prospects for the areas of your interest. And as you reach out to people, you want to clearly state what you need to ensure that they are best equipped to support you. So we're going to go through a thought process, a suggested process on how to think through the challenges that you encounter, how not to ask questions, and also how to formulate questions to get the best results. So let's get right to it. You're going through your application process and you encounter a challenge. What do you need to do? First thing, take time to understand what the problem is. This is because without being able to understand, it would be hard for you to even formulate a question that makes sense to whoever is on the receiving end, and it makes that whole communication ineffective and could delay the process for you. So take time to understand where your challenge is and also try to solve it, right? There's a popular saying, don't ask me what question, a question that Google can answer. So don't ask a question like, where can I find a scholarship that I like? How can I find a school that, offers biotechnology? These are questions that you can directly put on Google and you have a lot of suggestions. So take that first step, because that first step shows that you're invested in the process, and it becomes easier to invest into someone who is invested or committed to their own goal than it is to someone who is not even willing to make the least effort, right? And when you have tried out a solution, note what the next challenge is and verify. Be sure that what you see is actually where the challenge is. And this comes in especially on the technical side. Sometimes you're trying to access a website and it's possible that your internet is probably just slow, or if you're using a browser that does not align with the technology that the application portal works with, it might not work. But by understanding where that problem is, it becomes easier to communicate. And finally, communicate effectively. State where you are and state exactly what you need from whoever it is you're reaching out to, right? So next we will look at how not to communicate. And here is an example, right? When I try to apply, the thing is not going. Whoever is on the receiving end of this communication would find it challenging to conceive exactly where you're stuck. What is it that is not going, and how exactly you require their support. So this is how not to communicate when you need support and when you need a result. But this is a more effective example here, where you clearly give context. You're applying to the MBA program in this university, and the challenge happens to be technical. You create your account, but you're not able to get a confirmation email, so you're unable to log in. And the next thing you want to do is, discard the obvious solutions that will come to mind, like, have you checked your promotion folder? Have you checked your junk folder? Did you spell your email correctly? So is there any chance that this email is just going to some address that is not accessible, right? And finally, state exactly what you need from them. You want to know who you should contact to resolve this technical challenge. This is clear, this is concise, and it makes it easier to respond. Sometimes the challenge that you have may not necessarily be technical, and these are other examples that we have provided. Again, if you're in the bootcamp, there are lots of other examples. We have tried to walk through some of the common questions that people ask and just propose more effective ways to ask those questions to ensure that we can support them better. So you probably have like a whole catalog of this, but these are other examples in case what it is that you're asking for is not necessarily technical. So with this, we hope that it's been helpful. We are excited that you're committed to getting admissions, to getting scholarship, to, fostering your education and professional development. And with this, we wish you the very best and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you.